They woken up not very long ago, all waiting for their breakfast and ready to give me a good morning welcome. Good morning, gang! Good morning! Good morning! We've got more over here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And there's more around the corner. Whew. Oh, dear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, okay. We're a bit quiet. Oh, this one came in last night. We haven't given her a name yet. Not last night, we rescued him from the streets. A member of the public phoned up. They said she wasn't very well. I think she's got TBT, which is a form of cancer. And as you can see, she's feeling very sorry for herself. Oh, look at those puppy dog eyes. Although I don't think you're a puppy dog. I think you've been around the block a few times. And Edward's in here. Good morning. He's quiet. I'll introduce you to him later. Whew. Good morning, Mammam. No eyes. Whoa. Lots of dogs here with some stories to tell, I can tell you. Woo. My favourite part of the day. Here's somebody you should meet. Meet Popeye. Hey Popeye! Hey Popeye! How are you? Yeah, he's a beauty, but as you can see, poor old Popeye here has no eyes. Are you going to tell him your story or shall I? Hey? I think I shall. So this young man's story is a difficult one to tell. Popeye was hit by a car on a busy road, and the impact not only caused a terrific head wound, split his skull open, but it also caused his eyes to pop out of his head. The young lad picked himself up off the road and he stumbled down the track opposite, unable to see where he was going, and he ended up falling 30 feet into a swamp. He was only found 2 days later, fortunately, by a fisherman. We rushed out to the scene. We had to pull him out with ropes, lift him back up to the top, and we rushed him to the vets, where he spent 3 days. But he's made a remarkable recovery, and he's now happy here, fully recovered, and he's a real character around this place. People love him and they really respect him for his resilience and the hardship he's gone through. He's a happy dog in a safe environment, and he's surrounded by love. And I'm very tempted to say that Popeye's story, his rescue, his recovery, his rehabilitation, is a real success story for this place. But actually, you know what? He's no different from any other dog in here. There are over 300 success stories in here, and it's amazing. Okay, time to clear up the shit. Not the most glamorous time of the day, but a job that needs to be done nevertheless. Okay, so the glamorous task of shit collection. Right. Oh, who did this one? Who did this? Come on, guys, just give me a solid. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't need that kind of shit. Not in my life. It's not all glamour working in a dog shelter, I can tell you. Whilst these guys are preparing breakfast for 300 hungry dogs, we're going to pop round to the hospital section and see my friend Edward. Why is he called Edward? Well, he was the first dog that I helped rescue. So I have a certain affinity with this dog. He came in, we had blood tests, and only to find that he's got heartworm. Heartworms are a parasite that infect the lungs, the heart, the internal organs of the dog, and they grow up to a foot long. So horrible, makes the dog feel very ill and eventually kills them. So we rescued Edward from death. He's in here. It's had an effect on his eyes, condition of his eyes, which you'll see. But here he is. There he is. Edward, how are you this morning? Okay. He's looking a lot better. He came in 2.5 weeks ago, and I tried to come in here every day just to kind of socialise him a little bit, so he gets used to humans. He's a big dog. I haven't yet touched him, so as you can see, he's in a bit of a poorly way. He's been feeling very sorry for himself. Hey, big man, do you mind if I sit down next to you and we have a chat? Is that okay? Yeah? Don't worry, it's okay. You know, the amount of dogs out there who shit in their front room, I'm so pleased. I'm rather proud of you actually. Why are you showing those to the camera? Nobody wants to see that. So as you can see, he's a little bit uncomfortable still, despite being here for 2.5 weeks. His eyes are getting better. He's on medication, but he's in the hospital wing here because TVT is transmissible. So he stays on his own, but he's made a marked improvement over the last 2.5 weeks. Like many of the dogs in here, Edward here, my namesake, looks like a rough and ready dog. Will take on the world, not scared of anybody, looks like he's been in plenty of scraps throughout his short life already. But actually what you find is they're actually really gentle. And they're far more scared of us as humans than we are of them. And it's just a case in point. To introduce you to a very special dog who goes by the name of Teddy. Hey Teddy, how are you? Now Teddy's story isn't just one of injury, resilience and recovery, it's one of abandonment. And abandonment of dogs is a very real problem in Thailand.
Around his eye here, but very big wound in the head, up to the head.
Okay.
Yes, because the worms, a lot of worms inside. Okay. He has the owner, and the owner just kick him out from the car and don't care about his life. How he feel, how the dog feel.
He's a lovely dog. I've met him here.
Look. People.
Many people simply don't have the means to treat a sick or injured dog, and so the easy option is to abandon their dog and hope that somebody else picks up the problem. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of attitude, and for many others, well, a sick dog, or a sick or injured dog is simply considered bad luck. Well, I can tell you now that it's bad luck if you're a dog in Thailand, because if you get sick, if you get injured, then luck really isn't on your side, because you've got the double whammy that you'll probably get abandoned as well. Now, Teddy's story is a fascinating one. The link to his YouTube video is down below, so do take a watch of that. And whilst we leave Teddy to have his afternoon nap, please just do bear in mind and consider subscribing to this channel, liking this video and sharing it, but also sharing Teddy's story. Visit the Dog Rescue Thailand YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, share it with anybody else you think might want to see that. Because by doing that, you help every single one of these dogs in this shelter. And they'd be very, very grateful for your help. Already seen many instances of what the staff do here, and I'm truly humbled, and it's so heartwarming to be around people like that care so much. But also I feel so proud of the dogs, many of the dogs whose stories I've heard, you know, they've been shot, they've been run over, they've been beaten, they've been a whole series of emotional, impactful, powerful stories. Each one of them has to tell, and there's over 300 here. It's like a library of sad stories, but stories of resilience. These dogs here, despite the fact they've been through some horrific things, I'm really amazed by how resilient they are and how happy they are to be here. They all have just incredible stories, and today I've introduced you to just a handful of those, but there's another 300 stories and 300 characters in here to be introduced to you. So over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to introduce you to more of shelter life and some of the highs and lows that are experienced here on a daily basis. But the whole point of this channel is to drive awareness to the plight of stray dogs and street dogs in Thailand, and the amazing work that places like this do every day. They save lives. So if you've been touched by this video, please do like it, please do share it, and please do subscribe, because if you want to help these dogs, it's the one thing, the easiest thing that you could do today. But also, please do the same for the Dog Rescue Thailand channel. Over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to be posting more detailed versions of the dog stories on there, and I think you're going to find many of those really, really powerful. So thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to showing you more of life in this place.